What up, peeps? It's King JL representing Ground for Yokes TV, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about losing your gentleman card, right? Now, in the previous video, I had talked about knocking women off their pedestals. I got some pretty good feedback from it, so I thought I'd make a follow-up video on it. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a gentleman. Like, I respect my mom. I respect the elderly. I hope an older lady with the groceries or older gentleman with the groceries. I hold the door for the handicap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be an all-out savage. You know what I mean? Because that's just savage as fuck. But what I'm saying is you have to stop being overly nice to these females, right? How to do that is be so focused on what you're doing, right? That you will draw women to you. Right? Now, let me say this again. Be so focused on what you're doing that you will draw women to you. Okay? How to do this is, guys, look, women, they seek attention. They value attention and they seek attention now probably more than ever in history. You know what I mean? Just because of social media alone. Right? Now, guys, you will see on social media, right? You'll see all of these females nowadays. They'll dress up all seductive and they'll look a certain way. They'll even pose a certain way to try to get your attention. They may not even realize they're doing it, but they're doing it just for likes and see how many comments they get, and they're constantly seeking validation from you. You know what I mean? And when you give it to them, basically you're basically boosting up their ego, right? Now you're boosting up their ego, but you're not boosting up yours. Let me tell you why. When you boost up their ego, right? You may fucking like a pic, you may comments under a pic. Some of you even go even sending them a DM. You know what I mean? And 9 out of 10 times they just gonna ignore it, or they're just gonna play you or flake on you. You know what I'm saying? And you're basically just putting yourself down because you just gave this woman all this validation. You didn't get anything in return. Now, if you would have been focused on what you're doing, you know what I mean? You would have been doing you regardless and let all the rest of these suckers play their game. But when you play into your game and you focused on your task and your goals and what you're doing, these females, they look at you different because you're not like the rest of these dudes out here. You know what I mean? Let's say in the gym. I'm bringing up the gym because, you know what I mean? I see it all the time in the gym. I see all of these dudes in there. You see a chick, right? And they're constantly looking at her. You know what I'm saying? But she's focused on what she's doing. Even though she's a female and she still wants the validation, and she still may be an attention seeker just because of the way nowadays things are set up. She's out here doing her, right? And then you'll have another dude in there that's focused on her instead of focused on trying to be what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And you say a guy like me, right? I'll go in there and I'll pump out a few sets, right? Pump out a few reps, and a chick, she'll sit there and she'll work out right next to me. Now, I may have seen her walk in, right? But I'm not giving her any validation at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not staring at her. I'm not smiling at her. I'm not trying to make conversation with her or nothing. But I still sense her, you know what I'm saying, trying to seek out my validation. Because I realize, like, nowadays chicks, they play games with you. You know what I mean? They want to see how many dudes they can have under their belt. You know what I mean? Uh Guys, nowadays chicks, they want a man that's high value. When you're a man of high value, that means that you are about you. You're about your business. You have goals set in place. You're a man not about BS. Females nowadays, they want a dude that's like that. You know what I'm saying? And guys that's constantly giving women validation and not getting nothing in return. Basically, they call them fuck boys nowadays. You know what I mean? And I see it so many times. Basically, you putting yourself in the friend zone fast when you give a woman too much validation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said lose your gentleman card. You know what I mean? When you meet a chick and she's choosing you. You've realized she's chosen you. You know what I'm saying? So you make things happen. You create a conversation. You set up a date, right? Don't wait too long to make a move, because when you wait too long to make a move, that's the quickest way to get friend zone. I'll see that again, right? When you wait too long to make a move, that's the quickest way to get friend zone. Because chicks nowadays, they don't want to play around with you. They don't want to freaking they don't want a guy that's just going to be all up on them constantly all day talking about, oh, how he misses me and this and that. Now, if this is your wife, or this is like a girlfriend or something, a long time girlfriend, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, at first, you gotta be basically like a savage. Basically, like, don't waste any time. You know what I'm saying? Still respect the chick if she like tells you, oh, now it's not the time, or you know what I mean, I want you to get off, I'm not ready. Still respect that. But if she starts playing games with you, oh well, like, still focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're doing. If she's really interested in you, I guarantee you, like, you'll get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But guys, you have to lose your gentleman card. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a few more videos on this, because nowadays it's a different breed of chicks out here nowadays, man. Like, these chicks out here, like, they so savage, they'll freaking use you to death and you won't get anything in return. But yet, you may think you're getting something because she's giving you a little bit here and there, but you still haven't gotten what you really wanted from her, and we all know what that is. So guys, not lose your gentleman card, okay? I'll make more videos in the future about this. This is King JL representing Grind for Yokes TV. About to head to the gym. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.